Getting a lot warmer. That means lots of people are going to be going on vacation, and we have Nick Vail here from Integrity Wealth Advisors to explain how you can save money on that vacation, because who doesn't love to save money?
That's right. Yeah, thanks for having me. The average American family is spending about $1,600 right now on summer vacations, so it's time to start thinking about ways to cut back on those costs.
Yeah, and you came up with some top tips that people can follow. I think we have a graphic of that. So what is number one? Yeah,
number one is to have a plan. At Integrity Wealth Advisors, we are big believers in financial planning, and it goes, it continues to saving on summer vacation. There's two great ways we've seen our clients save. One being set up a checking account, plug money away, whether it's every paycheck or once a month, so that you have kind of the money already spoken for and you're not going to be forced to use credit cards. Another way is if you work for a company that has a bonus structure, maybe don't spend any of your regular paycheck on any vacations, but when you get bonuses, put that money away and use it as your summer vacation fund.
Oh, that's pretty smart, and it's probably good, if it's away in a fund that you don't really check, then you're not tempted to dig into that for something else.
Exactly.
So what else can people keep in mind?
One thing is to think outside the box when it comes to rentals. So, typically we've always used hotels. Well, there's sites like VRBO, which is a vacation rentals by owner, and Airbnb, where you can rent directly from the homeowner. This is a great way to save money, especially if you're going to be traveling for an extended period of time. It's often cheaper than your big hotel chains. You're also going to get a lot more space than in a hotel room, and typically they have kitchens, so you can save money in other ways by buying groceries, preparing your own meals, and not being forced to dine out for every meal.
Yeah, that definitely saves a lot of money. It seems like most of the time you end up spending a lot on the food, the restaurant fees.
Yeah, you really do, and it goes farther than just the home. If you're going to rent cars, you can also do the same. There's sites that do the exact same thing where you can rent directly from car owners, which is kind of new.
Really?
Yeah, there's one called Turo. It's Turo, and then there's Flight Car. So if you're going out of town, you can actually rent a car from somebody that maybe they're going out of town too, and they just want to make a few extra bucks. And you could do it yourself. If you're going to go out of town and you say, hey, why not make a little extra money? I'll put my car up, let somebody rent it while they're in my town.
And one more time, what was that website?
There's Turo, Turo, and then there's also Flight Car.
Oh, okay. And then any more tips to save money on that summer vacation?
Yeah, I would say use technology. I always like to joke and say, there's an app for that. Well, when it comes to summer vacation, there's an app for that. Last time I was here, we talked about ways to save on dining out. There's Groupon and Living Social. So if you're going to go out of town and you're going to go ahead and look for deals on local restaurants and attractions on Groupon and Living Social. If you like to go out and have a few drinks, check out Happy Hour Finder. You can find local specials in that area. And then also, my sister told me about this one, actually. It's Spot Hero. If you're going to be traveling and there is, maybe you're going to a large metro area and we know parking is ridiculously expensive, use Spot Hero to try to find those hidden gems where you can save a little money on parking.
Right, and I'm sure a lot of people debating whether they hop in the car for that road trip or pay for that airfare.
Yes, airfare. A lot of times that can be the most expensive part of your trip, is just getting there. So airfare, we always see studies, when's the best time to buy your flight. Right now they're saying about 57 days is the best time to buy your flight in advance. So about 2 months, start looking into locking that flight up. Another great way is to fly on less popular days. Everybody likes to leave right before the weekend and come back right at the end of the weekend. So airlines know this. They charge a premium for those flights. So try to travel on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. Those are the least popular days to travel, so you can save a little money there. And then also try not to travel midday. If you're able to be a little bit flexible, travel really early in the morning or late at night, because most people don't like to do that, so you can save money that way.
Great. And now we are coming up on Memorial Day, lots of sales going on and discounts. Is there anywhere that you've seen to save on vacations, like with Groupon or anything like that, or bundle deals? Yeah, there's some bundle deals. I would say check out Groupon and Living Social. They do have like weekend specials as well, so you can find deals that maybe are all packaged together for an extended weekend or something like that. Great. Well, thank you so much, Nick.
Thanks for having me.
Always helpful, and we'll have those tips online.